All right, it's Hot 101.9, Billings #1 hit music station, 758 right now. Joining us on the phone, the very, very funny and also very attractive Natasha Leggero. Natasha, good morning.
Hi, Big J.
How are you?
I'm good. I just woke up, so
good.
I'm getting it together.
Excellent. Well, that's good to hear, and I like that when it's happening during the interview. Like, I'd like you to narrate, too. If you're doing anything like putting shoes on, feel free to let us know. Let's talk about Coke Money, which is your new album that's out. It dropped last Tuesday, and congratulations, top 10 on iTunes right now.
Yeah, it was very exciting. It was number 5 for a while. I was just trying to beat one of Louis C.K.'s albums.
That's your whole goal, just best Louis once.
Well, he's so great. You know, I'm a huge fan. But yeah, so it is in the top 10. It's very exciting, and people love it. So I'm so happy because, you know, you get so tired when you're editing an album. You just get so tired. You're like, I cannot listen to it.
Yeah. How long do you?
Toilet babies anymore?
I can imagine that. How long is the actual album?
45 minutes.
And how long do you record to edit it down to the 45 minutes? Like, how much raw audio is there while you're editing that?
I would say there's like an hour. I mean, the great thing about an album and why, you know, it's cool to buy someone's comedy album is, you know, there's no restrictions. And when you do your special and whenever you're on TV, they change words. You can't say this, you can't say that. And, you know, it really does take it neuters some of your act. So when you buy someone's album, you really are getting the purest version of their work.
Excellent.
And so it's cool to share that with people because, you know, we can't tour everywhere. Like, for example, I haven't been to Billings yet.
You will be, though. I'm going to say you will be.
Come, but there's only so many weeks in the year.
That's true, and we're Billings. There's that.
You guys have a museum of modern art?
We'll put one in for you. But here's in all reality, Lucas Seeley, you might have known him. He's an Asian fellow. He performs a little comedy down in L.A., but he's bringing comedians up here, and he's done a lot. He did Kyle Cease, Pauly Shore, Louis Anderson. Help me out here, McLove. I'm trying to think of some people that you might know. He's bringing in Brian Scalero.
Rob Little.
I mean, he's bringing in some decent comedians here, and so who knows? Someday you might actually come to Billings.
No, I would love to. I've been traveling a lot, and it's really great seeing the country and, you know, connecting with the crowds because, you know, people want to come out and laugh, and this is a really cool time for comedy because the world is so... I can't
messed up.
Live. There's a lot of crazy things going on in the world right now, and so the comedians are people who, you know, you can go into a comedy club and just hear someone talk about. We can say anything we want, and comedians are usually commenting on what's happening in the world, and it's a great way to connect with the rest of the country.
Totally. I love that stuff. And what I always like to know from comedians, there's two different schools. There's like the competitive, I really like what I do, and I got a few friends in the comedy world, and, you know, I think these other people are kind of hacks. And then there's the people that just love everybody. Which camp are you in? Are you the whole, there's enough room for all of us, and every comedian's a good comedian camp?
I wouldn't trust anyone who loves everybody.
Yeah. I don't either.
I mean, there's definitely bad comedy, so, I mean, I can't, I'd have to say I'm in the first camp.
Okay. Well, that's good, because some people, you know, are like, it's everybody, you know, everybody's so good, and they're just trying. It's like, I like the old school comedians where you can come out and say, hey, these people are really good, but yeah, that guy sucks.
Well, I mean, here's the problem. When I have to follow someone who's farting happy birthday as their closer, they're not going to listen to my jokes as the audience gets trained in a way to, like, you know, or I had to follow Martin Lawrence the other night at the Comedy Store, and I can't even say what he was talking about, but it was basically the difference between dry vaginas
and the other kind.
And then he was talking about, I think he was calling it butt love, and, you know, he's just killing with the crowd, but the jokes seem like they were written by a third grader. And then I get up there and try to start talking to people, and it takes a while to win the audience back into, like, to have them thinking again. So
yeah.
I'd have to say that, you know, it's just hard when you've got to follow them.
I can imagine, because if somebody farted happy birthday on stage and then you came up, I'm going to say right now, anything you do aside from farting another song would be a disappointment to me, because that's impressive.
Well, Wrong answer.
What do you, lots of female comedians kind of coming up right now. It seems like a hot time for female comedians. Are you friends with all these new chicks? Is it competitive between you? Most of them, like we had, Lisa Lampanelli on and Whitney Cummings, and both of them are really supportive of all those comedians in the scene. You know, they lump like you and Kathy Griffin and Chelsea Handler and all of you ladies into a Sarah Silverman, all of you into a group and say that you're all really supportive of each other. I hope you're the one that's going to say that you hate all those chicks.
Well, I mean, what I hate is that they keep talking about us being chicks, because women have to work now. It's an unfortunate fact. We have to, the women's movement ruined a permanent vacation for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have to go out and pay for our own dinners. So it's kind of a natural place for a woman to just be on stage talking back.
I like it.
I just think that it's not so much that we're female comedians. It's that, women are doing every job now. And, I mean, the comedian's the only job left where you have to say woman before. If it's a female comedian, you have to say it's female before. You don't say female lawyers or female doctors.
Well, yeah, no, but president, I mean, you got female president, you've got construction workers. Women can't do construction yet, I don't think.
Thank God. Well,
agreed.
I think that, yes, everyone's very supportive. It's just, it's just a bummer when all people want to talk about is what it's like being a female when, a lot of times you feel like you're just a comedian.
That's true. Yeah, you should be. It's like somebody that's handicapped. You want to say a person with a handicap rather than handicapped person. You are a comedian who is a female. You got to put your art first. And
because I'm a female, I'm slightly handicapped.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to say it, but I like that you put that together there. What about Last Comic Standing? You were a judge this season. Are you coming back? Are they finding new judges? Any word on that?
Well, obviously with Greg gone, and, it's been really sad for people. I heard good things about us coming back, but nothing's been solidified. So hopefully we'll know soon.
Excellent. Well, I'd love to see you back, and I'd definitely love to see more of you. So if you haven't seen any Natasha Leggero stuff, you're missing out. Look her up. Check out some videos. Get the album. It's called Coke Money. It's available on iTunes now. Natasha, I see in my crystal ball big things in your future. So best of luck, and thanks so much for taking the time to be on the show, and hopefully we'll see you in Billings soon.
See you in Billings.
All right. Bye, Natasha.
Bye.
Oh, I love that I bring her whole career down at the end of that.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.